And Erika, you are going to see, begins pursuing fame. There's no person who can look into Erika's life and make the claim that she was not trying to be famous. As I have said, I don't know any women who have never dated a guy that was normal. Like everybody that Erika dates has some degree of fame and publicity.
I love it. I'm all for it. I'm up for anything. I want to learn. I want to be able to use this opportunity and harness all the things that I can learn from it and be able to just inspire people.
I think it's a coincidence that like this happens to be the university that Jeffrey Epstein was pouring all of his money into, by the way, and he's facilitating models from Romania beginning in 2009. Do you think all of this is just one big coincidence and we are the conspiracy theorists?
A resurfaced tape is suddenly putting fresh attention on Erika Kirk, and this clip feels very different from anything people expected to see. In the footage, Erika is pitching herself for a role while casually talking about international work in Romania, even mentioning investigations connected to Epstein, as if it's just another experience on her resume. When viewers place that clip next to resurfacing discussions about Miss USZ World fashion circles and elite social groups that have previously appeared in conversations about Epstein's network, the internet started connecting dots almost instantly.
That Erika dates has some degree of fame and publicity already in their lives, and that clearly attracts her. And that just is Erika's life. It's a fact of Erika's life. And like I said, she lies all the time.
Add in several charity projects in Eastern Europe from that same period, and many online observers began wondering if Erika's earlier years might be more layered than the carefully polished public image people see today.
In March, we know that Erika is going to begin dating somebody else, and his name is JT Massey, and he's a minor league baseball player. She's not dating nobodies, okay? She wants to know what you're gonna do.
And when the timeline is lined up step by step, some moments start to look less random than they first seemed. Long before Erika became publicly known as Charlie Kirk's wife, the clips suggest she was actively chasing visibility, opportunity, and a path into the spotlight.
We know each other pretty well, but I'm sure the strain and the different challenges that Amazing Race would bring out, you don't really know what to be prepared for. So that the fear of the unknown would be kind of a conflict. Kind of see what to expect out of the person when they are at that level of sleep deprivation or at that level of stress.
Right. In the video, she jokes with the camera, flirts playfully, and talks about her charm and personality like someone ready for reality television. The whole scene gives the impression of two young people pitching themselves as the kind of fun, unpredictable couple reality producers love to cast. When people started digging through older posts, another detail quickly caught attention. It turns out the relationship shown in those clips may not have been as casual as it first looked. Some Instagram photos and captions from that time give the impression that Erika and JT were actually very serious. And a few viewers even speculated that an engagement might have been part of the story back then.
Don't know how to sew and cut. I mean, I can sew a pillow together, but I can't take fabrics and create this couture dress. That's not me. But I'm able to see design. I'm able to pick up on certain things and be able to put.
But that wasn't the only audition footage from that era that resurfaced online. Another circulating video shows Erika interviewing for a role connected to House of DVF, a reality competition linked to well-known fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg. And this is where the story starts getting a little more interesting.
Really handsome.
You look gorgeous. Are you fixing I got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sells, babe.
Sells. That's me.
That's against religion.
It's not. Within the confines of marriage.
During the audition, Erika openly says she never attended fashion school and admits she doesn't know how to sew. Instead, she highlights something else about herself. She says she's extremely trainable, adaptable, and ready to learn quickly. Then she drops a line that immediately caught attention online. Erika says she's the type of person who can pack her bags and jump on a plane within 30 minutes if an opportunity comes up.
Cool and collected. Yeah. I have my pretty boy right here for that.
Cold as ice.
It's cold as ice.
I love when you pet my face.
I know, your beard's really small.
Yeah.
But yes, pick us.
Please.
We will not let you down.
Some viewers later pointed out that Diane von Furstenberg has long been connected to elite social circles that include major business, cultural, and celebrity figures. Online discussions also note that her son, Alexander von Furstenberg, appeared in Jeffrey Epstein's well-known contact book, and photos from the mid-2000s show Ghislaine Maxwell attending several DVF fashion events. During those same years, Epstein's social network was often discussed in connection with elite spaces like Manhattan and Palm Beach.
I don't. We need.
What? We're checking the line? Oh, okay. Checking the line. Roll camera 1!
Around that period, Erika was actively pursuing opportunities in reality television and fashion. She also stepped into the pageant world, competing in the Miss USA system and eventually winning Miss Arizona USA in 2012, placing her inside a major national pageant organization that was receiving significant media attention at the time.
Down Phoenix, Erika Fransbay. Scottsdale, Caitlin Willenship. That means your new Miss Arizona USA 2012. And now let's hear it for South Phoenix. Congratulations, Erika Fransbay.
Pageants are often seen as more than just crowns and gowns. They're powerful networking hubs. Contestants regularly meet modeling agencies, casting directors, sponsors, and media executives who are all part of the broader entertainment and fashion industries. After her win, Erika reportedly moved into the industry herself, working as a casting director and helping evaluate potential talent.
Auditions for this show, which we think is Diane von Furstenberg, had a show called House of DVF. It's fashion, which ran for 2 seasons from 2014 to 2015, and Erika auditions for that.
That detail might seem small at first glance, but discussions about Epstein's network have sometimes mentioned connections within certain modeling and pageant circles. Around the same period, Erika and her mother, Lori, also launched several charity initiatives focused on international aid. One of the most talked about projects was called Romanian Angels, a nonprofit effort centered on humanitarian support in Romania.
A great point, just career-wise, to be able to take on this type of endeavor. And I feel like I have something very unique to offer this whole experience in general. Like I said, I'm very coachable, I'm very trainable. And I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time.
Public posts from that time show Erika thanking U.S. Army Colonel Otto Buscher for assisting with the project. But Romania became a topic of renewed online discussion for another reason as well. Around the same time, people were revisiting Erika's charity work. Newly released documents connected to lawsuits involving Epstein referenced financial records showing a $30,000 transfer from a foundation associated with him to a Romanian bank account.
I'm very coachable, I'm very trainable. And I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time in the world to get ready. If you say you got to be on a plane in a half hour and you have to pack your stuff and go, I'm on it. I'm kind of like a gypsy. I don't mind living out of a suitcase. I'm used to it, and that's something that I'm okay with.
According to publicly discussed records, the payment was linked to a foundation associated with Epstein. That discovery quickly reopened long-running online conversations about possible connections involving Eastern Europe, particularly Romania. Some people reviewing the documents began sharing their reactions across forums and comment sections. One person wrote,
And when he was over there, we did the same thing. Like, he showed us, these are the orphanages we work with. This is the hospital that we helped rebuild. Like, amazing humanitarian things that no one talks about that our troops are doing over
there. Children. No doubt Erika knew them.
Anyone else notice this when going through the files? It really bugs me. He seemed to focus heavily on connections involving Eastern European women. Some people online believed it appeared ethnically motivated. Eastern European governments need to take a more proactive stance towards this. We were the main people affected. Poland so far seems to be only one doing a government investigation. Around the same time, the Resurfaced Audition clip started circulating again and reignited the entire conversation. In that video, Erika casually talks about traveling internationally, working with humanitarian organizations in Romania, interacting with military officials, and briefly referencing investigations connected to Epstein-related matters.
Incidents that, like, this happens to be the university that Jeffrey Epstein was pouring all of his money into, by the way, and he's facilitating models from Romania beginning in 2009. Do you think all of this is just one big coincidence and we are the conspiracy?
But the timeline becomes even more complicated once Charlie Kirk enters the story. Before his passing, Charlie had publicly supported the idea of releasing the full Epstein files, and since then some online observers have pointed out something they find curious. Erika herself has not publicly addressed those files. Erika herself has never publicly addressed the Epstein files, even though she has often said she wants to continue Charlie's legacy and the causes he supported. Because of that, some online observers have started closely reviewing the timeline and wondering whether parts of Erika's earlier story were simply never discussed in detail. And that's exactly why this topic keeps resurfacing online.
For 2014, she mentions on X that she is going to be again in Romania, in Laos, in Kazakhstan, in the Philippines, in Sweden. She says, okay, 2014, I see you. And then someone probably asked her where she was going to be in Sweden, and she replies to them. So did she go to all of those places? Maybe.
The more people search through old interviews, travel posts, archived videos, and clips from that period, the more small pieces from Erika Kirk's earlier life seem to appear again. For many viewers, it's the growing collection of these resurfaced moments that keeps the curiosity alive. Some believe that if even one of those pieces ends up connecting to a larger documented story, the entire conversation around this timeline could change very quickly. That's also why many people are now paying attention to the next group of documents currently being reviewed online, with some wondering if they could add new context to the bigger picture.